So this off shoulder, I'm going to off by 4 inches. So like I said, it's a small scale drafting. So here on my off shoulder, I have 2. On the small scale, I have 2.5. Okay, but on yours, it should be at 4 inches. So this is a dartless off shoulder. So since we don't have any darts, we'll be using our off shoulder calculation, which is shoulder divide by 2. So if your shoulder is 16, divide by 2 will give you 8 inches. Now this 8 inches, you minus 2 inches from it, that is 6 inches. So what you are supposed to measure from the center front on your neckline should be 6 inches. But for me, I'll just mark here. You know, this is small scale drafting. It's not going to give us exactly what we want. So I'm going to connect from that point to, you can see how I connected it for my off shoulder. So this pattern is going to serve for your front, and it's going to serve as your back as well. So now I'll just cut it off, and then I'll just cut from this extension. That is if you want to have an extension. Okay, so I'll just cut from here and cut from here. Then I'll cut at the center front. So note that the center front and the center back is going to be on fold. Okay, so that is that. So I will use this to cut front. I will use this to cut back as well. Okay, that is how I'm going to do that. I'll use it to cut front and back. So if you look at what we have on the neckline is actually straight. That is where we offed it, is actually straight. So it's now your choice if you want to make a neckline to this. If you are making, you need a neckline to it, simply a neckline that is not straight anyway, you can now come down by 1 inch, okay, to design. If you want a round neckline, so if you want a rounded neckline, you just go in this way with your pattern ruler and have your neckline rounded. Okay, so this is, since this is a small scale, I'll just take it up a little bit. I don't want it too wide. So that becomes your neckline for the front. You can also make use of it for the back as well. So that is it. I've given my neckline shape. So the next will be the sleeve. So for the off shoulder sleeve, I have a detailed video on how to make an off shoulder sleeve right on this channel. So but I'll just use this to pretend making this off shoulder sleeve as we have right there. So for you to make it, you need a crease line. This is our crease line. Okay, so you have to take your round shoulder measurement. Very important. Round shoulder measurement. So whatever you have on the round shoulder measurement, you are going to take off these 6 inches. Okay, these 6 inches we measured right here. Okay, remember this is a miniature scale, a small scale. I have 5 inches here, but yours should be 6 inches if your shoulder is 16. So I will just work it out for you right here. You can see I've already made a crease line of my off shoulder sleeve. So if taking your shoulder round gives you 42, for example, and your shoulder measurement is 16, for example, so we've already taken away, divided 16 by 2 and got 8, and minus 2 inches and got 6 that we used to make this. So this, we have 6 inches times 4. 6 times 4 will give us 24. 42 will now minus what we have on the bodies of 24. So if we do 12 take away 4, we have 8. And if we do 3 take away 2, we have 18. 18 divided by 4 will give us 4.5. So our sleeve here on the sleeve head is 4.5, and the cap sleeve, you calculate your cap sleeve using your bust divide by 12, okay, plus 1. So I'll just pretend using 4 inches right here for it on the cap sleeve. So what I have here is this beginning of the sleeve called the sleeve head, and on the cap sleeve I'm going to measure my chest line measurement. Okay, so I'll just pretend this is my 8 inches chest line, which is bust divide by 6 plus 1.5. So if you are not cleared with this, please visit our video on off shoulder sleeve and off shoulder bustier, and you'll be able to get it. So the length of what you want to make, okay, it depends on where. Let me just make it at 10 inches as it is a small scale drafting. And at that point I'm going to measure, if it's on my elbow, I'll measure my elbow measurement, divide by 2, and then I'll connect my sleeve. Okay, this is just example, remember it's a small scale drafting. So since it's a small scale, what I could have just done was to match up this and this. Okay, of course it's matching up. All right, so I'll just cut what I have here now and take it. Let me just take it like this for the small scale drafting, although this is bigger than what you are expected to have. So you come in with your sleeve. Okay, so I will just assume I've sewn my sleeve. So let me just place this, and I'm assuming I've sewn my sleeve. So once you are done sewing your sleeve right now, all you are going to do is just sew all your dress. Everything has to be sewn before the band comes. So the band, you just take the measurement of your band this way. So here I have 10. So if I have 10 here, I will do 10 times 4, which is 40. So this is going to serve as my example band now. So this is everything here will be 40. So I'm going to sew that band. The width of the band is your choice. You can do 3.5. You can do 4 inches. So once you've done that, just sew it on top of it. Okay, just sew it on top, take it round. That is what you saw right there on the thumbnail. So I believe this illustration was helpful to you, so you can give it a try and then tell us how it went on the comment section. So thank you very much for coming once again. So you can use this and cut the front and cut the back. Okay, so if you are new to this channel, please kindly subscribe, turn on your notification bell to receive videos like this every day. Like this video, share to family and friends, drop your comment on the comment section and your suggestions as well. Thank you for coming once again, and see you in the next one. Bye.